Hello and welcome to the Change Gang podcast with me, your host, Laura Ordile. I'm here to help you hold on to your sanity and your soul as you move through big change. I'm here to guide you from frustration to flow in your life, bridging the practical and the woo, just for you. Let's go. Hey Change Gang, welcome to the week. I hope that you have enjoyed your weekend and that the week ahead is looking good for you. Far so good in my world. We have weather now. I live in Montana, so we are lucky that we've gone this far without getting some weather. I'm sure there's more and more to come, and that's okay. Everything is a little bit different for me this year if you've been listening to my story, so I can choose for the most part whether I want to go out in it or not. And I'm super excited about having that choice. We all go through changes in our life. We all go through big ones, little ones, everything. And that's what I talk about each and every week, and how we navigate some of those in the easiest, quickest way for ourselves. I don't want change to be difficult for me or for you or for anyone. Sometimes it is. Sometimes we get faced with things where we have to make difficult decisions, or we have a situation that's come upon us that's difficult, and we have to find a good way through it. And so that's part of what I do and why I like to help people and why I continue to try and sharpen my own skills. I don't just sit here and expect everyone to do everything in the way that I've learned how to do it. I continue my learning. I continue to learn better and new ways to help people. If I feel like it fits in with something that I'm doing, I will absolutely look into it, probably study it, listen to a book or read a book about it, maybe take a course in it. And then if I feel like, yes, this is a good thing, I go further with it. I've done that with my hypnosis. I literally just a little while ago submitted my final for my hypnosis mastery class. So I will know in a few weeks if I have passed. Send good thoughts for me. And so I'm going to start implementing some of those things that I've learned in that class, because they add to the experience and they add to the effectiveness and they add to the things that I do for people, for the changes that I help people make. And if I can help make it easier and better for you, why the heck wouldn't I? I think that we are all changing all the time. And in doing that, if we're not learning and expanding, then we're probably dwindling and losing something of who we are just because of the world that we live in. There's so much change. Think about all the change in the last 20, 30 years that's happened. Not to mention lifetimes of change that has occurred in all the different fields, in our mind, in our technology, in our way of life. All of it has changed. And I want to make sure that I am stepping into the things that help people in those processes. That's why I continue to move through and learn. And that's why I continue to offer different things and move through different things, because I know that you might want to be learning something different. You might want to be learning astrology right now. So I'm putting together, hopefully, what will be a fun learning experience in astrology. And I'm going to have those classes coming out probably right around the first of the year. But I'm also doing the course right now of Change Your Mind, Change Your Life, and perfecting and honing that. And thank you to the people that are in that group with me right now for helping me do that and make it a better experience, not only for you, but for the future people that are going to be in it, because I'm going to do it again. I'll be doing it again, probably right after the first of the year. I want people to relax and enjoy and move through the holidays. I'll probably be doing some things in the Change Gang group to get you through the holidays with the least amount of stress possible, because it can be a stressful time. We're moving into what can be a stressful time. We're moving into a time of transformation too. Along with bringing in the holidays, it also brings in the sign of Scorpio. And I did a little post on social media the other day about this, because Scorpio sometimes gets a kind of a bad rap about things. But it is a time of transformation. And if you know any Scorpios, you know that they have been through transformations in their life. They've probably been to the bottom and come back up. More than once, I would guess, but at least once. And so they go in and they dive deep and they see amazing things. They go in places that the rest of us are kind of too chicken to tread into. They go where angels fear to tread, as I said in my post that day. And it's true. And through that willingness or unwillingness, just the life that they came in and chose to live with their soul, they are doing things and learning things and seeing things and then coming back and letting the rest of us know it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You can get through this change process. You can do this. And I will hold space for you. They hold space for us. The Scorpios hold space for us in places that we're almost too afraid to be. And they guide us. So it's almost like you would be blindfolded and they would be the ones to walk you across the bridge to the other side. They do that for us. A lot of water signs tend to do that, but Scorpios especially will go deep and they guide us through that transformation, through that change process. So say thank you to a Scorpio if you have one in your life today, because they do that all the time for us. I can think of the Scorpios in my life, a couple of them right now, and they do exactly that in different capacities. One's been through some really traumatic stuff in their life, and yet they're guiding others in trying to have a better life right now. That's what they're doing, trying to help others find the better person that they are. And another person is a first responder. And think about that, the depths that they go to. They see all of the difficult things that the rest of us don't have to look at. They take care of that for us. They are caretakers and the gatekeepers. We don't have to go through that gate because they do. That's pretty incredible, isn't it? So allow yourself the transformation. Allow yourself to have a guide through it, and allow yourself to continue to change and learn and be guided and hone the skills that you have and tap into new ones whenever you feel like that's something that you want to learn. Right now is a great time to be doing that in the woo world. I don't know if I've talked about this before. I might have. But right now, Neptune is cruising through Pisces for everyone. It might especially be influencing your particular chart, but for everyone it is. And because it is, it's got the veil wide open. Tap in. It's calling you to tap in and see and do and learn, because it's like choosing a book, not necessarily even reading it all right now, but you're like, I'm interested in that. I want that book. And so you grab that book and you put it in your library, right? And then you see something else. You're like, yeah, I'm interested in that too. I'm going to learn a little bit more about that. And you tap into that and you choose that. So if you're doing that in the woo world, in the weird and the wonderful, awesome. Because the more you do that right now, while that's open, the more it's going to sink into your knowing, your soul, your being. It's going to sink in at a level that it won't for other people that step into those things when that veil closes back up. You'll have a little foot in the door that kind of keeps it open for a while by doing that, by tapping into those things. So tap into as many as you want to. You want to learn about Reiki? Go for it. You want to learn about energy in itself and how it works and what it does? Go for it. Astrology? Yes. Intuition? Absolutely. Hypnosis? Go for it. Everything. Mediumship? Oh yes. Dive into that. Yes. Say yes to so many things, even if it's only an inkling of, I think I want to dive into that a little more. Get something, get a book, get a course, get a mentor, something that is going to put a little bit of a hook in that for you, because then it will stay with you. It will stay with you. Don't wait. Go for it. So I think that's it this week. I kind of was all over the place, but I wanted to talk about all of those. I wanted to talk about learning, about the skills that I'm honing and getting into place because I'm excited about them. And I wanted to share that with you. And you can't ignore Scorpio season, so I had to say something about that. And the little Neptune in Pisces thing is just a bonus for you. There you go, Change Gang. Maybe some part of that will be a bit of encouragement to you, a bit of knowledge, or just a bit of fun. I'm okay with any of that. And you know what? If there is a specific something that you want to hear about, send me a message. Come find me in the Change Gang on Facebook. On Facebook at Laura Ordile Magical Mindset Mentor, or just Laura Ordile. I'm in both places. And I'm at Laura Ordile on Instagram. I'm kind of all over the place. And I love it. I love communicating with you guys. So send me a message, send me an email. You can find my email attached to the podcast information. So let me know. Hey, Laura, will you talk more about this? And I'll go for it. I'll dive in. And you know what? Most of the time, if I don't know something, I can go find it and tell you a lot about it. Meet you right here, same time next week. Ciao. I hope today's episode was interesting to you in some way and fun. If so, hey, find someone to share it with. Maybe they need to hear it too, or maybe they'll just enjoy it. If you'd like, go ahead and grab my tips on supercharging your success. It includes a free short meditation to do just that. You can find that at bit.ly/supercharge your success. Until next time, happy day.